Today we're going to be processing a 6.5 pound eye of round cut of beef. We're going to be breaking it down into ground meat, minced meat, hamburger, whatever you want to call it. Today we're going to grind our own meat. And it's something that I've been wanting to do for a really long time. My wife bought me this grinder kit for the KitchenAid years ago. I've never got to use it. And since I've been eating a little bit more lean meat, I've been super interested in being able to grind my own, to have a little bit more control and to know what's going on with my meat. So today we're gonna go over some tips, tricks, a little bit of new info. We're gonna learn some things. We're gonna experience a lot of things. This is actually my first time doing it. And we're kind of just gonna go over that process and see what we learn along the way. We got this nice cut of meat. We're gonna break it down into smaller chunks. We're gonna get it nice and cold and just kind of have a little bit journey on this weekend night, huh? I don't have any, specific butcher knives or anything. I haven't invested too much into that. I'm sure as I continue to do this and grow my skills, I will like to get more unique tools for the craft. So today we're just gonna use this knife. I'm opening this up on a sheet tray to catch all the potential juices that are gonna come out of this thing. So you can see there's like a large amount of fat here on the outside. I've never handled one of these before, but I would imagine that the fat is on the outside, and in the middle of the meat is where we're gonna find more way leaner cuts. So I think for this journey, we're gonna find out everything as we go and just have an experience. So yeah, you can see how lean that is throughout the whole meat. Real lean cut. So we're gonna keep the fat on, and we are going to break these down into small cubes that have to fit into our KitchenAid. So we'll just start processing. Now they say you can cut these into, they call them like 1 minute steaks, which is probably be like what this is, a 1 minute steak. And you can get a bunch of them. I'm not going to do that, but maybe in the future I would, come home, pan fry, quick steak. Couple eggs, some potatoes. But yeah, so far this has been pretty painless. Something I could definitely see myself doing every Friday night. Nice, clean, healthy pastime. And now from what I gathered, you want to take your meat and you want to get it as cold as possible. And since it's probably -5 degrees Fahrenheit outside right now, I'm going to stick this outside for about 15 to 20 minutes. We're going to get this nice and cold. Along with this bowl, we're going to take our metal piece here. We're going to stick that outside as well for about 15 minutes. We're going to get that nice and cold. Something I discovered today is the eye of round is actually from the back part of the back leg of the cow. And since it's a leaner cut, when you grind this up, you're essentially getting anywhere from a 90-10 to a 95-5 ratio of lean ground beef. And the thing with lean ground beef is you want to use it in terms of things where you're going to add a little bit more liquid, things like taco meat, spaghetti, stuff that's not going to be leaving it out to dry. Like you wouldn't want to use it for burgers or anything because it will dry out. There's not a lot of fat to help keep it soft or juicy or flowing. And so yeah, it is a drier cut, but generally I cook it and eat it right away with a little bit of sauce, and it's not that big of a deal. So the eye of round, you'll get a much leaner cut. When you get the chuck, it's more from the front of the cow, and you get like that 80-20 quality. Oh, here. All right, folks, we've got some cold meat and an even colder hunk of metal. We'll get our KitchenAid setup. Just slides in there. Tighten it up. Nice and tight. We'll get our catch bowl. I don't know where the landings are gonna be. All right, it's kind of loud. So I've heard you want this thing to be at about a speed 4. Which looks like it's about a couple notches. So this is 0, this is stir, 2. Wow, we really got cooking there. Once it kind of started, I just didn't want to stop, and I just kept fucking going. That took like no time at all. This is great. We got a great bowl of beef here. Damn, I wasn't expecting that. Let's unplug this. Now, you could, if you wanted to, go through with a finer grind and grind this even smaller, but honestly, I'm very happy with this product. And so next we're going to pop this off, stick it in the sink. I guess these things are not dishwasher safe. You got to wash them by hand, which is, which is perfectly fine because we hand wash everything here because I don't have a dishwasher. And then the next thing to do would be to bag this up. So we got 3 bags. I don't know if we'll need 3. Clean bowl. Wow. No muss, no fuss, huh? Look at that, 6 pounds, 6.85 pounds of meat for about 38 bucks, lean, home ground, ready to go. Take out the middleman, grind your own meat. Sorry it wasn't super exhilarating, but you can kind of see the process and how easy and quick that was. If that's something that you want to do, I definitely recommend checking it out. I think moving forward, I could see myself doing this damn near every Friday night as, a nice activity to do for us people who don't drink and do drugs and live a pretty clean decision-making lifestyle. So, yeah, man, I recommend this. Grind your own beef. This is beautiful. It's got good fat content. I think next time I do it, I'll probably use this second grind right here and grind it down smaller. But I think first I want to try and see if this way, see if I like it. And that way, if moving forward, if I do like the way that this turns out when it's cooked, I can save myself, 10 minutes re-grinding everything down, and it would be a real time saver. So that's it, man. Kind of warm. But can't wait to tell my friends. Can't wait to eat this beef. Check out that video with this beef in it. We'll see you next time.